Rated T for teen.
Guys, I'm telling you, stop it! It's your boy Peter J. Sam like I love something, and I'm glad you're here. Yes, I'm glad you're here, and it's been a long. Sam Cola. The glove.
The power glove.
The girl loves the gloves.
I love the power glove. It's so bad.
Sam Cola. Like I love something. Like I love Sam Cola. Like I love something. Like I love something. Like I love something. Like I love something. Like I love something.
That's my boy. Oh, yeah.
So no, I was having a great day. Everything was going well, and then I was just gotcha. What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dark Council Show. We are back. What I need you to do, ladies and gentlemen, out there is smash that like button. Because if you don't slash that like button, this is what I'm going to do to you. Rufus, get Let's see who we got up in the building. We got Hunter Iggy up in here. Hunter, it's been a long time, bro. Glad you're here. Feather J, have you heard that James Gunn wanted to do 4 Superman movies? That's going to be one of the first topics we speak on tonight. But we got a memorial that we have to do. We lost somebody. Throw it in the game. Amazing in the game. We got Manolo up in here. Hello, fine people in the chat. Manolo. Why did Tony shoot you? He should have never shot you. You was in love. We got A2D2 in here. We got Demajanai up in here. He's in the back too. Glad y'all here. Smash that like button because I told you, meet my cousin. Respect my cousin and respect the channel. We got Demajanai in the back. What up, D?
What's happening? How are you feeling? What's up, chat? How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing fantastic.
Everybody doing fantastic. Everybody doing swell. It's been a fantastic week. How about your week? How your week been going?
Listen, brother, I cannot complain. Let me make sure you understand where we at.
Yeah.
I cannot complain. You understand?
Okay. It's been that good, huh? You know, Julia, when a man smile like that, he got situations. I ain't gonna say much. You know, you smiling, looking different, look like you don't toned up a little bit more. You know, you got situations. I understand.
I got the 24-inch pythons for you, brother.
Oh yeah. Hey,
what's up?
Hey man, we lost.
Yes, I know, man. Listen, this year has been ridiculous. I am not liking this. This timeline is trash. Okay, like y'all listen. Bro. I don't think we spoke on real quick before we get into this one right here. Before we get into Chancellor Verone, Zod himself. Okay, before we get into him, I don't understand. I don't think you understand. I know some people might have had they might have felt some type of way about the man. But let me tell you something.
Speak on it.
The man made the WWF what the WWF was. That's why I said the 24-inch pythons.
No, don't even stop there. Don't stop there, D.
I'm just saying. Listen, you can put. Look, I'm the type of person I can put the person behind it and the character he was playing was two separate people. The character he played was so iconic. Listen, that song, I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every... Yo, that was that. I'm just saying.
But D, let's keep it all the way funky. Mm-hmm. Real wrestling fans know Hogan didn't just stop at WWF. Mm-hmm. When Hogan went to WCW, he set it off on another new level with that NWO. Sweet.
Yeah.
Bro, that NWO, that era, nothing will ever beat that. Ever. When Hulk Hogan turned heel, no, ain't nothing ever gonna top that. But, ladies and gentlemen, we lost another legend in the game. I don't know if y'all familiar with Terrance Stamp. If you not, you should be hitting your head 50 times until you remember. And then this is what you need to do. You need to kneel before Zod.
Kneel before Zod.
Now, this is the kicker, though, D. And you can climb me as much as you want. D, you probably didn't know. But I didn't know that General Zod and Chancellor Valorium was the same actor.
You know what? I didn't even think about that until now.
Hey,
hold up. You know what you got to do, Fatal?
What I got to do?
You know what you got to do before we do anything else? We got to hold off right now.
Can
we just stop and appreciate? No, stop it. There you go. We gotta appreciate the absolute gorgeousness that is our super producer, Lorena. Yeah. I mean, just look at her. Look at her.
Thank you.
Why you take it off? I'm not done looking.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, there we go. How you doing, Lorena? I missed your face. Good. We missed you last week. I missed your face. Well, that was 2 weeks ago. It's been a whole 2 weeks. I'm going through a Lorena withdrawal. I'm going through the shakes. You see, I'm over here scratching. I'm scratching.
Well,
like, where's Lorena?
I'm here, and so sad about this, man.
Lorena, was it just me, or I didn't know General Zod?
I didn't put that together either until now.
And I'm gonna tell you why I didn't catch it. Okay, y'all hear me out. Okay, the facial hair is gone, and it's the white hair.
Yeah, that does throw you off. Yeah, it does.
That threw me off.
Yeah, it does throw you off.
Lorena, did you knew the whole time that was the same person?
I probably didn't right away.
Okay.
And I'll say right away because at least during the George Lucas era of Star Wars, he would put people in like these positions, these actors that you were just like, where have I seen that person before? And it's not some no-name person either. Right. They're either a big name or they're a character actor that you know and you hear their voice and you knew who they are. So I did not put the name to the face, but when I heard him, I'm like, I've heard this guy before. And never went back to go and check, but I was like, yeah, he's pretty much somebody. George Lucas didn't put him in there for no reason.
And I'm gonna tell you this too. Chancellor Valorum and then General Zod is two different people, because now let's get our Star Wars lore right. Chancellor Valorum was a good guy.
Yeah, he just got caught up in the bureaucrat.
He got caught. Yeah. And Palpatine had his eye on his spot, right?
Yeah, well, he knew he was part. Remember, Palpatine was part of the bureaucracy. Remember, he was playing both sides. Remember when he says he was
playing both sides. Yeah,
he said begin landing your troops immediately. He says, "My lord, is that legal?" He says, "I will make it legal," because he was the one doing that ish. He was the one doing it. Palpatine was no joke.
True.
Oh yeah! Oh, I wouldn't even think about that. Oh, he just reminded me. Fatal J owes us a pre-recorded video.
He does.
He does. Oh, because listen, he didn't want to do it live. So he's going to do a pre-recorded video. He can play it now on the live stream that we have now.
The terms was
no. You can play it now. You can play it now. This way we can get the feedback from the chat. We need the feedback, okay? But like I said, everybody, just pay attention. I said going forward. I want y'all to look at me. Hold on.
I ain't making no more bets either.
Going forward, right? All bets are live stream bets. All push-ups are live stream push-ups. I just want y'all to understand that. There will be no misconstruing going forward.
I ain't making no more bets.
All bets are live stream bets. I'm just letting y'all know.
I ain't making no more bets. Sandro, I'm coming for your head, boy. Pause. Super Slide 75. We're gonna be talking about Superman. And that was the bet between me and D. I was cocky. I said it's gonna hit $1 million in the box office.
Billion. He said $1 billion. He said $1 billion.
Super Slide told me the whole time. He said, "You out your mother freaking mind." If you think
no way that was $1 billion. No way.
D said, "You out your mother freaking mind if you think that movie is gonna hit $1 billion." You know what I mean? Nope. We got somebody in the back. He a Superman fan himself. He a Fantastic Four fan himself.
Oh, hold on. Wait. You said Fantastic Four?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me blow you up. Bye. Now, if that would have happened in the movie, do you think it would have been more?
Possibly. I think they went too fast with Franklin Richards. They should have waited. That should have been the next movie.
Okay. We got him in the back to Iron Fist.
Hello.
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
But not the marginal, them knuckles looking kind of rusty, my friend.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you need
to slap. Dude.
Hold on. I got a joke. I got jokes right now. Hold up.
Okay, you got jokes.
Dang, I need lotion too.
You got jokes.
I need lotion too. Look, I need lotion too. I can't front.
It happens, man. You know, we hardworking people here, bro.
Yeah,
I got
metrosexuals up in here.
I got jokes, right? Y'all gonna clown me real quick. But I got jokes. But you said I'm ashy. Ashy. There's no way I'm ashy.
Here comes the baby oil.
There's no way I'm ashy.
Don't pour no Diddy stuff, man. Don't pour no Diddy.
I knew it.
Hey.
Come on, bro.
You know that mineral oil ain't good for you. You know that, right?
Bro, you really gonna do that? Like,
I don't think he's got it for health purposes, Raina.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I cannot be a lady to answer that. I'll let that go.
The first news of the night, ladies and gentlemen. James Gunn confirms he's currently writing the script for the Superman sequel.
Yeah.
What y'all think?
I
mean,
no, you don't need to write it.
Okay.
No,
I mean, the movie was really a standalone. It's not like it led into anything, unless they want to explain what that message was, from Jor-El. I mean, that's the only thing that I could think of that's kind of like a pressing question going forward. And nothing else really going on, bro. What's there to be excited about? Supergirl is going to get her own movie, so what?
White girl wasted. I'm waiting for it.
I want to ask y'all this though. Like, since y'all had time to sit on it, pause. Do you guys have y'all score changed about this movie, or it stayed the same?
My score stays the same. Let's be fair. The past 3 superhero movies we've had, I didn't hate them, but they weren't great. I just put it like that. I didn't hate them, but they weren't great. They just weren't.
Okay.
Now mine didn't change. I mean, it was okay, but James Gunn gonna James Gunn, and there's too much James Gunn in this movie and not enough Superman. This whole movie basically was Superman and the Justice Gang, and when I'm going to a Superman movie, that's not what I really want to see. There was too much emphasis on the other. I love Mr. Terrific. Don't get me wrong. His character was on point in this movie, but now, I thought maybe I was asking too much or maybe thinking too much, but it would be nice to see James Gunn get out of being James Gunn. And I think the only way that they're going to get out of that is if he does not write the script, or if he does, someone else takes that and they go and run with it and just mark it all up in red and then put it back together again, because he's just too close with that. I like him more as a director than a writer, so to speak. But that's just me.
I agree 100%. The movie, my score has not changed. It is still 2.5 flushes, and it should have been better. It was frustrating for me. He had all the right ingredients and everything, but he couldn't get out of his own way, like what Lorena is saying. And next time, he definitely should give someone else the writing chores, and you will watch it ascend to where it should be. He weighed it down, bro.
When I watched this movie, I felt like it wasn't cinematic. It felt like a episode of I don't want to say CW because it was a little bit above CW. It was like HBO Max type series.
I mean, listen, man. Honestly, I found that Superman and Lois actually was like, it gave me my Superman fix more than this one did.
It was superior.
There was more stakes to it. It was more suspenseful. It felt bigger, honestly.
I'm 100% with you, Mark. That show was way more. It hit home, right? They told a story. They made Superman be Superman. They let him be a father. And by the way, just so we clear, the CW handled Kryptonian Earthling relations better than James Gunn, who's supposed to be the big guy. Because if you're going by that stupid invincible Vulturite freaking message that his dad left,
I'm glad you said that, D.
How is a Kryptonian supposed to mate with a human without killing them? In the CW, Lois went to a red sun to have the boys because the boys would have killed her had she stayed in the yellow sun. So that means that he's supposed to get a woman and go every time he gets a woman pregnant to repopulate the Kryptonian race, go to a yellow sun, go to a red sun, or do some Game of Thrones stuff with his cousin. Which way? How you gonna do it? It don't make no sense. So whatever.
I don't think that James Gunn really thought about this as much as he should.
No, he didn't.
He didn't put enough thought into it.
One of y'all that said that okay, you know how, well, I got the topic right here. You know how Superman throughout the movie, he couldn't decipher what his parents were saying. don't Supergirl know the Kryptonian language?
Yep.
I would think so.
So why couldn't she translate?
Correct.
Why couldn't she translate?
The anime, that's why I say the DC AU was far superior than this because they handled Supergirl way better than this.
Yeah.
Because when she steps on the scene, she's speaking Kryptonian. She doesn't speak English. She's literally speaking. And Calle, because I don't know how he learned Kryptonian, but he knows Kryptonian, and he's speaking to her like, yo, you gotta chill out. Like she's wilding out. Because she's like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But she would know Kryptonian language. She was what? And she's her age, excuse me, she would be her age as she is now. And she got stuck in the Phantom Zone, whatever she got stuck in. That's why she came late. And it didn't age her, however they made that thing sound. But she is supposed to be the age she is. She's older than Clark. She's supposed to be older than him.
She's older than Clark.
She's older than him.
So that gives it a huge plot hole.
Yes.
Because
100.
she,
100.
yeah.
All right, now check this out. Now, this is what they said. This was from DC Film News. Superman parents' message may have been altered. Now, you guys remember in the movie, Jor-El was pretty much talking to Clark as humans is like bugs. They're not superior. The Kryptonians are superior. Okay, this is what this news say though. Superman parents' message may have been altered. The Daily Planet shows Luthor was behind the false images of Superman's parents' message claiming that. But that wasn't addressed in the movie. In the movie, it was always addressed as this Jor-El and what's Superman mom name? We never say his mom name. What's the mom name? Anybody know?
And don't say Martha.
She's
Martel.
in the house of L.
That's Martel. That's funny. I never thought about that. We never speak on her name. But anyways, that should have been addressed in this movie.
Well, that's why you have people who are not close to the script go through the script and do that.
Yeah.
Like, does this make sense? Because this is a pivotal point, finding out that the message wasn't what Clark thought it was. That's a major plot point. So you mean to tell me nobody sat there, nobody said, well, if we bring in his cousin, shouldn't she be able to figure it out?
Yeah.
It seemed like that was something that they're trying to explain to cover up the fact that they effed up when it came to the plot point.
They effed up. Now, Sean Christopher, watch this. It wasn't an issue of translation. It was a damaged message. They could not hear the entire message. Sir, you didn't watch the movie. It was damaged in the beginning, yes. But Luthor was the one who brought it all together and deciphered what the end part was. And
it was the AI to do it, pretty much is what they did.
Yeah, and it was clarified that Luthor did not mess with it. That was legitimately what they were saying on that message, And
Sandro's making a good point. Yes, Big Mouth James Gunn said that it was correct. He said it was authentic in the interview. Yeah. He said it out of his big fat mouth. So he's got to work this thing out now. Plus, he had Mr. Terrific authenticated as well in the movie. And this man is like one of the smartest people on the planet. So,
Well, Mark, this goes with what you said. James Gunn need to keep his big trap closed because
shut it up.
James Gunn says 9/11 hasn't happened yet in the DCU.
Why is that?
And why would it? We're in Metropolis.
Correct.
Dodge.
Correct.
What's wrong with this fool? Is he trolling at this point?
Hold on. You know that meme when it says minutes before this post, you see with a crack pipe? That's that dude.
Over there doing lines.
I mean, at this point, is he trolling though?
Wait a minute. He's a Supergirl. You see that super chat?
That's from my boy Super Sly. Super Sly, what up, sir?
Doesn't clear 500 million any takers.
I'll take that bet. I'll take that bet.
Let me blow my boy up in the.
I got 50 push-ups for you, bro.
Let me blow my boy up in the best way possible. Hold on. Pause.
Now! Everyone! I need you all to lend me your energy! I want you to take that! You're really good.
I'm not doing no more bets, but I will say this. I got a strange feeling it's going to hit big. And I'll say this. Momoa.
Yes and no.
It's not just Momoa. The right ingredients are here. Go on, Raina, because
I was just gonna say, it's like dating the guy with the hot face. Eventually, you're gonna have some brains somewhere to be entertaining. I mean, as much as I love Jason Momoa to death, okay. This is the movie supposed to be about Supergirl, not Lobo. And as much as I love the whole white girl wasted thing, you can only get but so far before you have to make it interesting. Right now, I don't see it making a whole lot of money. I don't see it clearing 500 million. I don't.
I'm gonna be honest though, the white girl wasted got me interested.
It was a good hood. It's a good hey, okay. But then again, it's just like, are they just going to do it just to do it, or is there something else that's behind that?
Know what they're going to do.
Gunn is writing the script. I don't know.
Yeah, but I know where they're going with this though. I know where they're going. She gonna be white girl wasted. They're gonna clean her up, and she gonna be a hero. I want to see them go back to her past though. With the Kryptonian stuff too.
Mm-hmm. You gotta remember though, if you go put her past the Kryptonians with the red sun are like regular humans. So it's no
but that's true, but I still want to see it kind of like how Zack Snyder did it. Remember how Banner still opened up?
Okay, I got you to show how she was. Yeah, okay. Now if they do something like that, honestly, Fatal, that's actually a good point. That's something good. You know why? You know why? Because here's the thing. Unlike with Calle, Kara, she grew up as a Kryptonian. So if they show her, just it doesn't have to be the whole story, but just like a little, prologue, show how Krypton was in its pre-devastation zone, right? And give some sympathy for her to show why she's acting up, because apparently she's drinking to kind of drown her sorrow, because remember, she grew up. She has her friends, maybe had a boyfriend, whatever she had, all gone. And she's trying to drown that sorrow. You know what I'm saying? So
that's actually what I heard too, D. I heard there's a reason why she presents herself the way that she does. And I will say this, James Gunn is probably better suited to write this type of story than he is to write Superman. So that's why I wouldn't count it out. When you put this mix together, where you have Jason Momoa, you have Millie Alcock, and believe me, I think that she can go way over the top. You know what I mean?
Yes, she can.
It's like that girl. She's got the glint of crazy in her in real life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think when you put those three together, Gunn, Jason Momoa, Millie, I think you might have something that's fun, like really fun. If they do it right. But
that's the key point, though. If they do it right,
I just think it's going to come easier for him to do this type of movie. I just think he missed with Superman. I
agree with that.
Yeah, he was talking about how for the longest time it was hard for him to grasp the character, and it shows. It shows because he missed on so many different levels. But I think it might be a little bit more in his wheelhouse.
Good point, Mark. Okay. And y'all remember, when it come to Millie Alcock, she was the main reason why we liked House of the Dragons. Let's not forget. She did a fantastic job.
She's got a ton of charisma, man.
She did. She did a fantastic job, man. I wasn't expecting that. I wanted to actually see her. I like the older Rainey. But I like the younger one better. You know what I mean?
I do too.
The younger one was better to me, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of still hanging on to this DCU, because I'm kind of 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Because that Superman, it was good, but Superman needs to be
great. Superman needs to be great. Like my standards for Superman is still will ever forever be Christopher Reeve. That's just the standard.
Yeah,
if you're not hitting that, you're not doing Superman right.
Reeve Superman is literally perfect. It's literally
like he did it right. Like that. I know that's a lot of nostalgia talking, but at the same time, you can't argue with being the best. You just can't.
No. I wish they could. I know this messed up, but I wish they could make an AI movie with Christopher Reeve as Superman. I know that's blasphemy.
I'm not a fan of AI at all.
I know.
I want to, but nah. It's like you could, but should you do it?
Would you watch it though? Would y'all watch AI Christopher Reeve Superman movie?
I'm nosy. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I would look.
I feel very strongly against that, bro. I don't even watch videos on YouTube that use AI too much.
Really?
Yeah, I feel very, very strongly about that, bro.
Wow.
AI will be our doom. I'm just letting you know that right now.
But Mark, why do you feel like that? You feel like Mark, why do you feel like that? Because I talk to people like you, and they told me they feel like it's going to be a dangerous thing in the future. Is that how you feel?
Yeah. First of all, there's no such thing as people like me, Fatal.
No, man, I didn't mean it like that.
No, I get you. No, I get where you're coming from, bro. It's just that, I mean, philosophically speaking, bro, it's just I'm tired of the way that our minds have been manipulated. Like, it used to be that people say you got to believe your eyes, all right? Don't believe your own eye. We're literally living in a time where you can't believe your own eyes, and if we think that can't come back to bite us in the ass, we're wrong. Like, you gotta, it's gone too far, bro. You know what I mean? So I just look at stuff like that and I'm just like, nah, man, nah, AI writing things. And, I don't know if you saw it, just real quick. There was this clip where this girl, she was punking her boyfriend and acting like she had incriminating evidence on. Actually, I shared it with you guys at some point. And she made it seem like she caught him cheating. And she had the video. And he's all crying. It's like, I didn't do it. I'm innocent. And it was all AI. And she was punking him.
She was joking and laughing. Yeah, I remember that.
It's using it like that, no, definitely not. If you're using AI, like I said, for some people, if you're using AI strictly as a tool, in that you have a human who looks at that and it's just like, nah, we don't need that part. We don't need that part. Some things you need, some things it's good to use, but like any tool, it can be abused, and that's the line that you have to draw between between the two. So just want to throw that out there, but I get you though. I get you,
Lorena. I know you like me though, Lorena. When it comes to AI, I use AI like Jarvis. You know what I mean? I get a lot of good information, stuff I never known about. Like I'm using it to learn, but I know it's people that use that tool for bad.
Yeah, because you got to check that stuff, because I tell people AI is not smart. I have broken a lot of AI models from stuff that I've asked them, and it's just the dumbest things that they'll come up, that it'll come up with. It's not a human at all. Yeah. So
hey, Lorena, you right, because think about it. Those prompts, that's humans putting that in the AI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, garbage in, garbage out. That's what everybody learns in computer science.
You got to realize, man, the smarter technology gets, the dumber we get, man. It's like, in order to get around the algorithm, they have us talking in a language that generations from now, they'll watch videos of today and be like, what the fuck are they talking about? It's like, you're using words to get around words and everything. And that's retraining our minds. You know what I'm saying? It's like when we do that, and I won't do it, bro. So it's like I look at stuff like that and I'm just like, I'm not even going down that road, man. I think, like, if you really think back on it, man, we all have phone numbers that we remember, like in our youth, that we don't forget. But now we can't remember a phone number. You know what I mean,
bro?
We have to have it in our contact,
bro.
We're getting dumb, bro.
That's deep, because I was literally just talking to somebody about that. I was like, I only remember my mom's number because she had that same number since I was like in pre-K. If you ask me my mom's cell phone number right now, I couldn't tell you. Because we don't
got dumber. Because I can remember when I was 7 years old, my mama made me remember her number.
Yep.
My grandma number.
Yep.
And my auntie number, just in case. Yeah. Just in case. So I had 3 7 digits in my head. And I remember them at 7 years old. Yep. Tell me, do I remember 3 numbers?
It's no.
I only remember my mom's number, and like I said, it's only because she had that same number since I was in pre-K.
Yep.
That's the only reason why I remember it.
Deep,
everybody's number, forget about it. Oh, I'm lying. I remember my uncle's number. I remember his number. That's it.
I kid you not, real quick. I just gotta share my frustration. You know, my son's been driving and everything now.
Okay, speak on it.
So he goes and
congratulations.
Yeah, you know, he's gonna be taking his road test soon. God help us, you know. But so he was we had to go someplace, and the place was literally just about around the corner. Don't you know this kid goes and puts it in his navigation, you know?
Oh,
I'm like, come on, kid. It's right around. We've been there a million times. Why are you putting this in a navigation? Oh yeah, that's right. Like, come on. Nah, don't do
You know what else is bad too, though? You know what else is bad too? The rear view cameras.
Yeah,
that's bad.
Oh, I hate those. I don't watch them.
I got used to it now, but like I still every now and then I still do this. I catch myself doing it. You know what I'm saying? But like the rear view camera, that dumps down driving too, because it doesn't teach you your distances, your control of the car, how to parallel park properly. You know, that stuff is important. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, y'all, let me shout out some people in the chat. We got Phantom B up in here. We got Lawrence A. What up, Lawrence A? We got Brother Man in here. We got Evan Martin. A lot of people I haven't seen in a while up in here. A lot of people, new people I ain't never seen before. We got Game City Savior. Never seen him before, but glad you're here, brother. You got that Jim Lee new 52 image in your avatar. We got Keely Chow up in here. We got Double A. Man, we got some heavy hitters. Sean Christopher. We got Sandro. We got Anthony up in here. Anthony, I've never seen him before. Good looking, y'all. Make sure to smash that like button. Y'all help us because YouTube hates our guts. They hate
100%. They hate us.
Mm-hmm.
Only you can prevent forest fires. So smash that like button.
Only you.
Y'all remember
no
that?
One is half the battle.
Y'all remember that dude, Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois?
Oh, yeah.
This 0652. Y'all remember Scruff? What happened to Scruff?
Was that take a bite out of crime?
Yep, take the bite out of crime. Yep.
Take a bite out of crime.
Bite out of crime. Yeah. What happened to Smokey the Bear and Stuff McGraw?
Smokey the Bear still around in Florida, and they used him to arrest somebody. Like he literally, Smokey the Bear arrested somebody for stealing the.
Okay.
You can prevent forest fires.
See, the kids is missing that. The kid, because I mean, they cleaning up these characters. Remember when we was little and watched the Looney Tunes? They was blowing each other up and shooting each other. You know what I mean?
Decapitating each other. Boys
are dropping anvils.
It was never Buzz Bunny to put. It was never Buzz Bunny put a bomb in somebody's hand and they'll just blow up. And Daffy Duck, his beak will be backwards. The kids
and they wonder why.
That.
They wonder why Gen Xers and millennials were so screwed up, man. It's like we just grew up during that time, man.
Bro, remember
the Indian dude who used to be crying because people were polluting and all that?
Yes.
That one kid.
Yeah, he was Italian. Yeah. He was Italian. That's the Indian dude.
Oh shoot!
I used to be laughing though.
It's
like, I'm waiting for watch. He's gonna cry. He's gonna cry. He's gonna cry.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. This generation, we need that. You know what I mean? Not Porky Pig. They took out the blabee. He don't even stutter no more.
Wait, he don't stutter anymore?
He don't do the badee no more.
He sure did in The Day the Earth Blew Up. I watched that movie. He was stuttering all over the place.
Okay, they must have brought it back because
him and Petunia.
And you know they took away Daffy Duck speech impediment. They took Daffy Duck's speech impediment away too. He don't talk like that no more.
Yeah, Sylvester was spitting when he talked and all that stuff.
They took away the gun. He don't have a gun anymore.
Elmer Fudd don't have a gun no more.
No more.
Sammy Sam don't have the.
Hold on. Do y'all remember that one episode where Bugs Bunny was? He had the fort, and he's the knight. He had the drawbridge. Open up the bridge, Rabbit. Open it, and he opened it and said, "Close it again. Close it." Yo, I used to think that was the funniest crap ever. He like, close it again.
But D, have you realized we didn't realize what we were watching? Because it wasn't nothing for Bugs Bunny to put a dress on, take somebody, another dude, and say, He used to do that all the time.
But I'm just saying it was a different time. They weren't thinking of it like that. They was thinking of it like that.
It was nothing for Bugs Bunny for the dress.
A good old mafia kiss on you. We thought about it.
That's when Michael kissed Fredo. It was you all the time, Fredo.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's continue. We got some more news. Supergirl news, that is. Sasha Calle has been cast in a key role in Supergirl alongside Millie Alcock and Jason Momoa. This is kind of getting interesting.
Hold up. You know what I'm thinking?
That's interesting.
She might play Ursula.
I'm not going to lie. She was the best thing in Flash to me. Y'all think
she have like 2 lines?
I don't even know what she is.
I don't know. I mean, that's setting a low bar right there, bro.
She was dope, though, man. I mean, that movie was trash, but she was pretty good.
I never watched that movie, bro. I never even watched it.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a homework assignment. You don't have to watch the movie. Just watch the end fight. That's it. Because the Michael Keaton scenes, that Michael Keaton Batman scenes, is worth it. You got Michael Keaton Batman fighting Kryptonians, and it looks real. It looks legit. Watch them joints. Watch that joint.
Oh,
they probably got it on YouTube.
Fandom Beat said, "Yeah, having her play Ursula's not a bad choice because she could be Ursula."
Who is Ursula?
We just talking about Zod and the crew. That's Ursula.
Ursula was, are you a man?
I'd be switching them. I'd be trying to make them the same person. In Man of Steel, her name was Feora.
Yeah.
So I miss
I
them
don't remember who that chick was.
By the way, Phil, you watched Young Guns, right?
Love Young Guns. The Western.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, Emilio and them. You know, Terrance Stamp was in that too. You do know that, right?
Who did he play?
Young Guns.
He was Mr. Tunstall, I believe it was. He was the one who brought them all together in the beginning. He was the reason why they did what they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and watch that.
Yeah,
hold on. I'm gonna have to go back and Google. He sure was.
A lot of these actors would get put in these character parts where we didn't catch the name, but we knew the face and the voice.
Yes.
But Lorena, I always go by this. Sometimes an actor is so good, you forget that's them. Like, for instance, I'll say this. I'll give you an example. We know Jamie Foxx, and usually Jamie Foxx is the same person in all his movies.
Right.
But where I almost said James Gunn for some reason. Where Jamie Foxx reached that level where I didn't think that was him. What movie you guys think I'm gonna say?
Ray.
He killed that.
He did.
You forgot that was Jamie Foxx when you was watching that movie.
He looked and sounded like Ray. You know what I mean?
He did.
He turned into Ray Charles.
He did.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And this guy right here.
I can't talk about Ray without giving a big shout out to my cousin. He's a stand-up comedian. That's one of his skits. He does a fantastic Jamie Foxx, Ray Charles impersonation. It's great.
D, you need to get your cousin on here. He's pretty funny.
I gotta get him on here. I've been telling him I gotta get him on here.
Yeah,
I won't get him up.
You had him on a live stream one time. Yeah. He had me cracking up, man.
Yeah.
But like I said, shout out to Terrance Stamp. He acts so good, you forget that you can't pick a role. You don't know it's him. You know? Yeah, we lost a legend, man. Most definitely. Yeah. Kneel before 100%. Zod.
Kneel before Zod.
Lawrence put up a good point. Says Zatanna or Huntress. That's a good choice too. But I think introducing Zatanna is a little too early because listen, we do know Kryptonians do have a weakness. Is obviously kryptonite and magic. Magic is also, I know that's more of a retcon, but they did do that to kind of like level the playing field a little bit. So I don't know. That could be a good semi-antagonist for her, to have somebody who could deal with magic and hurt her a little bit, So
now, it's a question I want to ask Mark, or I can ask anybody on the panel. Speaking on Terrance Stamp, it's a scene in Superman 2. A lot of people debate this scene. The Kryptonians is going in on Metropolis to a point where Superman is looking around at all the devastation. Did Superman fly away because he was like, freaking, this is too much? Or was he luring the Kryptonians back to the Fortress of Solitude?
Yeah, he lured them away. That's what Superman would do. He would lure. Yeah. Superman, listen, you got to understand. R.I.P. Toriyama, but he took a lot of inspiration from, American comics and stuff, and also a lot of Journey to the West, all that stuff. When you think about how Goku acts, he acts a lot like how, other than the fact that he likes to fight, but anytime Goku really gets into it, what does he always do? Let's go away from humans. Let's go away from the people. Let's fight in the Grand Cane or wherever he's fought Vegeta. He always fights so he can unload his full potential without hurting anybody. And that makes sense for him to lure the Kryptonians away from people so that he can fight to his full potential.
100%.
This the scene I'm talking about. Let's see. I can't play too much because this is one.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on, I'm playing the wrong part.
Nice
product placement.
Yeah. Okay, that ain't it. Yep. I'm still looking for it, but y'all know what I mean. But some people look at that scene and they think that he was running away.
No, never.
I haven't thought that.
Yeah.
I mean,
agree.
I like that. At some point, Zod, and I always bring this up when he's observing Superman, and he's like, "This Superman is nothing of the sort. I've discovered his weakness, that he cares for the people." So it's like that is a major weakness of Superman right there. He's noticing that because they don't give a damn about anything. They're just slamming everything around. But Superman, he's the one running around trying to protect everyone. So, he's letting it be known that he's recognized this as his weakness, that he cares about the people. So that, it's why you see him fly away, because that's part of that.
Yeah. See, a lot of people, and that's people that don't really rock with Superman or DC or whatever, or just trying to fight. But a lot of people look at this scene. I'm not playing the music, but they say he looked at the devastation. He couldn't help nobody, and he was like, "Freaking, I'm gone."
See, this is further proof of what we were talking about before, how later generations are just dumb. You know what I mean? Because obviously back then when we were watching it, there was no misunderstanding what that was.
Yeah.
There she is.
She's still alive, right? She's still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, she is? Is she? No.
She died?
If she died, it was very recently because she was just at a convention.
Okay. Somebody look it up. Chat, look it up for us. Y'all look it up.
Yeah,
I was thinking about Lois. Lois did pass away. Lois passed away.
Oh yeah, a while ago. But when Gene Hackman passed away, of course, who played Luthor in that movie, She and somebody else came out to talk about it. You know, so.
Okay, yeah, so because Jean just passed away recently, so I mean she's still alive.
Yeah, one of my favorite actors, man. It's messed up way he went out, but okay.
Is the other dude still alive? The big dude, Kryptonian, the big Kryptonian man. The big dumb man, the big.
Why
didn't he just pass? I'm not sure. Well,
I like the name on the tip of my tongue. I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Dylan said, Dark Council, sup chat, this stream hopping tonight. Well, you at the best stream of all time, sir. You at the right place. Smash that like button and stick around. It's going to get more fun. And need a mental break from watching that recent Jubilee video. What Jubilee video?
What Jubilee video?
Who is Jubilee? I know we ain't talking about X-Men, right?
That's the only Jubilee I know about. Jubilation League.
Brother man says Sarah Douglas is still alive. Hello.
Okay, there you go.
I'm glad she's still alive. More DC news. This might tickle y'all fancy a little bit. It says James Gunn said the next movie that DC will likely make are the Batman Part 2 and the Superman follow-up. Now, I'm going to say this. I think James Gunn is doing it right. Where Zack Snyder messed up, he did Superman, and then he did BVS where he mashed them together. Don't do that, sir. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Superman
solo, Batman solo, Wonder Woman solo, and then do whatever you want after that.
Yeah.
It's that simple. You got to get the Trinity right, though. Because let's face it, Wonder Woman arguably might be the best superhero female of all time, if not Storm or whoever, you know?
Yeah.
How y'all feel about that?
They should be standalone movies. Absolutely.
They should have been. That's how you should have did it from the jump. Like him having the whole Justice Gang, that should have been maybe 2 movies out. But I understand what he was trying to do. I just think that it shouldn't have been done here. He should have, like, for instance, y'all remember how he started the movie out where he says, no, there have been metahumans around for thousands of years. That should have been, that's it. So we understand that there are metahumans already. That's all you need to
I didn't like that, though, D. I didn't like that because it's moving too fast.
Now, I get that, but we understand that in the DC universe, there always have been metahumans before Superman. Always have been.
That's right.
I mean, just having,
but this is what I wanted, D. But this is what I wanted. At least show a caveman with X-ray vision or something along them lines. Don't just show me words popping up on the screen. Okay, they've been here for a long time. Superman been here for 3 years. I don't want to see that. I'd rather you give us an opening credits, and while the opening credits, you show all that to catch us up. I felt like I was watching episode 3 of
Vandal Savage. That's what the name of it. Because Vandal Savage has been around for.
Oh yeah, Vandal Savage is like
he's immortal.
He like he kind of
a caveman. He was a caveman that got powers. So.
He like what's Batman villain that's real famous?
Ra's al Ghul.
Like Ra's al Ghul type character, you know? And
Vandal Savage is legitimately immortal. Ra's al Ghul has to go into the Lazarus pit.
Yeah, they still immortal though. Super Slice 75. That wasn't Zach's call, Jay. I know that. I do know that. But it was dumb.
His name was all over it, so he's got to wear that shit, man. Yeah, I mean, everybody always trying to give Zach a way out. No.
We're gonna talk about Zach tonight too. It's coming. We got a lot to say about Zach tonight. And y'all know me, I'm a Snyder head. But it ain't looking too good for Zach these days. You know what I mean? Let me see what y'all saying in the chat, then we're gonna switch to the next subject. Jack O'Halloran, who played Non in Superman, is still alive.
That's it, Non. That's what I was just looking up. His name is Non.
Okay. What other movies he been in, brother man? Because I feel like I've seen his face and other stuff as well, you know. But shout out to them guys, man, because those 3 Kryptonians, legendary. Now, I want to ask the question. This is what I wanted to ask tonight. Rest in peace to Terrance Stamp. The Kryptonians that you saw in Christopher Reeve's Superman. Does Man of Steel Kryptonians compare? And when I say the Kryptonians in Man of Steel, Fayora and General Zod in that movie, do they compare?
I think it was a whole different vibe.
Yeah,
you know, like I really respect the work of Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon
loved him in Boardwalk Empire. So before he even stepped into the role of Zod, I'm like, oh shit, that's the guy from Boardwalk Empire. If anyone who's seen that, but I know he's intense, man. He's really intense. So his take on it was totally different. You know, Terrance Stamp was iconic. It was over the top, but it wasn't the menace that Michael Shannon's Zod was. You know, like I'm always gonna have a place in my heart for Terrance Stamp's Zod. He's my favorite one, but I'm not gonna take away from, you know, Michael Shannon either, man. You know,
and I'm gonna be honest. This woman right here, she didn't have that many lines, but she was probably the best female villain I ever seen on screen.
I like what she said in this. It was very simple. When they came down there and she was like, and it, you know, he was saying it because they were trying to, you know, turn in Calle. He says, "Do you wish to not comply?" I'm like, that was cold because that's always like just the way she looked. It's just, do you wish to not comply? Because she knew that it would, if she would have let loose, it was over for them. It was over. Because they was tearing him down by all three of them.
Yeah, he held his own though.
Yeah,
he held his own.
And again, this is what I will give Zach. I will give Zach this.
She was putting in that work though.
I would give Zach this. His Superman was alone. He made his Superman. He didn't have anybody to help him, and he took him down. You know what I'm saying? So, I actually didn't hate Man of Steel. I understand why people don't like it, but I didn't hate it.
I'm gonna tell you where he messed up. I'm gonna tell you where Zack messed up, and this is actually my favorite hero movie. I'm gonna tell you where Zack messed up. Instead of the snapping of the neck, he already had the true ending in this. Can y'all remember? Remember when he blew up that terraforming machine? Remember when he blew that up? That was the Phantom Zone they was going into. He should have just fought them in front of the Phantom Zone, and then once they got sucked in, he would try to fly out, and boom, that would have been the end of the movie. Instead of snapping the neck, because a lot of people had problems with that.
Yeah, a lot. I had a problem.
I was already done with it way before then, but I hear what you're saying, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for some DC news. You guys stick around, because we're going to be talking about Zack Snyder, some more about Zack Snyder and where his career is going to be headed. And I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, it's not looking good. We'll be back.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along come two. They got nothing but the genes, but they got different strokes it takes, different strokes it takes, different strokes to move the world. Everybody's got a special kind of story. Everybody finds a way to shine. It don't matter that you got not a lot. So what? They'll have theirs and you'll have yours and I'll have mine. And together we'll be fine. 'Cause it takes different strokes to move the world. Yes, it does. It takes different strokes to move the world.
Please, just leave me alone.
Bitch, I said you coming with me.
Shit, you must got the devil in you.
wasn't screaming.
Boy? Yes, you were.
I said I wasn't screaming. I was whistling.
You was what?
I was whistling for you.
You was whistling. Will he help get this bitch off of me?
Yeah.
Can we just send our flowers to the Wayans brothers, man? Can we just send our flowers to them, man? While they still here? Them dudes don't gave us
there, bro.
They getting up there, and they don't gave us some bankers from the African American side of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look. At one point, I almost said different colors. And Living Colors was competition to Saturday Night Live.
It surpassed them for a while, bro. You know what I mean? Like it was just hot, man. It's like it had all of the classic hip hop groups of the day. You know, of course, J-Lo was in there. You know, she got her start. Jim Carrey. You know, it was crazy.
Everybody got
Jamie Foxx. You had a lot of legends on that show. You know, Chris Rock was on there. You know, Chris Rock went from Saturday Night Live to Living Color. You know.
Yeah, it was great, man.
In recent news, Zack Snyder. Let's read what's going on with Zack Snyder. We talking about Zack Snyder a lot tonight. Let's check this out. So Netflix and Zack Snyder relationship has reportedly soured on production of LAPD overspending concerns. The movie they partner on after the release of all Rebel Moon cuts, in part due to their initial success and Dan Lynn's interest in the idea. If you guys don't know who Dan Lin is, that's the guy that's running Netflix. The N. Snyder, that's a guy that do scoops, reports that Dan Lin has hoped to make the film at a budget of roughly $80 million, similar to the budget of the Army of the Dead and the Rebel Moon movies, but Zack had hopes for $100 million. The project is not dead, but momentarily stalled while production on the last photograph takes place. It could move forward if both parties come to a budget decision. Netflix has been in the works on scaling back overspending as such. This news isn't overly out of the blue nor aimed at Zack specifically, like some on either side of fandom wars may try to run. That was a lot. What are you guys' thoughts about Zack Snyder?
Ugh. I don't know. It sounds like a mess, man.
But
they also have to take into consideration like his director's cuts, the reshoots, the extended versions. You got to put all that in the budget, bro. You know what I mean? This man is a liability, bro.
That's not all. That's not all I got to share. It's not looking good for Zack Snyder.
No.
Check this out right here. Let's read this right here. It says, here we go, folks. It's another Zack Snyder flop. With it looking like Zack Snyder Rebel Moon franchise is dead. The franchise just took another hit as the mobile game Bloodline failed to chart in Netflix most played rankings. According to data, Rebel Moon Bloodline, which launched July 15th, didn't even crack the top 15 list of most played Netflix games. It's not looking good for Zack Snyder.
Nah.
It's not looking good.
Yeah.
Santo said that was a game. I'm the same way too, bro. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Now, Super Slide in the chat. He a big Snyder head like me. Let's see what Super Slide had to say. He's shooting the UFC movie later on this year. He'll be just fine. Okay.
I don't know, man. I mean, first of all, his supporters are out here looking like psychos, and that's not helping. That he and his fan base have become the butt of so many jokes. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, too many dudes have taken this thing too far, and his name is attached to that. So that's his brand. He can't be associated with a bunch of nut jobs. But unfortunately, that's what we have, and you can't tell me that's not going to hurt him and his brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got people who are going to go against it just because they're crazy.
Well, it's interesting that you said that. And I'm not going to go into this article too much because you guys can read it on your own. But I remember this came out a few years ago, and if you read this article, it's a long article, real long. All this right here, dang. Well, it used to be long. Oh, you got to subscribe to it. But when I read it, I'm going to read the title. It says exclusive. Fake accounts fuel the Snyder Cut online army. A Warner Media report reveals that bots and other inauthentic users bolstered the fan-led campaign for director Zack Snyder's Justice League do-over. Now, as much as a Zack Snyder fan that I am, I do admit that a lot of this stuff that I'm seeing concerning that side of the fandom, it's a lot of bot activity going on. A lot. Yeah. And they were saying in that article that was a part of Zack Snyder's plan to get that Zack Snyder's up and going. That's what the article say. Now, it's facts. Disney came out and admitted this, that they put bots out there too. Like, when we go against a certain race swap or something on Disney, they have those bots that'll fight you.
They were all over me for a while, bro. I remember that. You say the wrong thing, and it's like, where'd they come from? This is crazy.
Yeah, and you remember we started going hard on that Ironheart, and they like mollywopped us,
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
and it's not natural, so it's like, come on, bro, where'd all this come from?
Yeah. So I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all want to check out that article, fake accounts fuel the Snyder Cut online army. I don't know if it's legit, but if you read that, it's some interesting things in there. It's very interesting. Seriously, how do you feel about game clips? I don't know what game clips is. A 4-hour cut that was hard to finish. Look, I tell everybody, it's a such thing as a pause button. It was for the fan. It was all fan service, Sir Jizzle, the same Warner Brothers that use bots to attack people. That's the game we in. They all use bots. I'm not trying to single out Zack Snyder. I know all these companies use bots. But right now, it's not looking good for my boy Zack. And it looked like that Justice League 2 is not going to happen. Would you like to see a Justice League 2, Mark?
I think the time has passed. Honestly, I was happy when he got to, do his version and finish it. It made it a lot more cohesive for me. I'm like, okay, now I understand what this was supposed to be. I enjoyed it. He did justice by Ray Fisher. Everything was great. But let's face it, man, it's been years. It's been years. And that's the part. That's why I say the Psycho thing, because you got a new Superman movie and you had people make it their business to like actually put it out there that they were going to do everything in their power to make it fail because they wanted this other version more. And it's like, bro, you got to understand, it's been how many years? You're not going to get it back. You're just not. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm going to be honest, because me, Abu, we was deep in that Zack Snyder stuff. And I'm going to put it like this. I partially blame Zack Snyder. I don't know if he knew what he was doing. But when all that stuff was happening before the movie came out, Zack Snyder was hopping on people's live streams. And I'm talking about these are channels that get 2 people in their live streams, okay? So people start clawing to get that attention. Oh, I need Zack on my channel. I need Zack on my channel. Oh, I need to worship Zack. I need to worship him. I need to do whatever I can to get his love so he can get on my channel. And people just start going nuts. Just imagine if somebody like Christopher Nolan just started getting on different live streams for no reason. Just small channel after small channel. That's going to cause something,
And something, that's when I start to resent it, because I don't feel like any of these creators, like I can understand if it was an original property, you know, he created it, he came up with it, but these characters that have been around since before we were all born, like it shouldn't be about the director. It shouldn't even be about the stars. Like I'm being consistent here because that's where the whole recast T'Challa comes in. Like I don't think that the actor, the director, the writer should be bigger than the character. The character is iconic. Who are you to want to put your name over that? You know what I mean? So that's where I got a problem with that. It's like, yo, back the hell up with that. You serve the character.
Mark,
the character doesn't serve you.
Well, Mark, that's where I go back to saying YouTube made us smart, too smart for our own good. Because before we start making all this content, we didn't care about the writer, the producer, the director. I promise you, before I got on YouTube, I didn't care. I just cared about watching something good.
And I'll tell you this, Fatal, because I just did the video. I just wasn't able to put it out before we went on here. But the point that I was trying to make is that all of this going on and on about what's going to make $1 billion and everything, we don't realize how that's become self-destructive to us who love this stuff. Because the only way these movies make $1 billion is if they attract normies, if they attract people who are not normally here. You know what I mean? And that's when you get the pandering. That's when you get the virtue signaling, because now they're trying to pull in everybody. Let's have something for our stereotypical blacks. Let's have something for our gay people. Let's have something for everybody. But this stuff that we've been in, this culture, it's not for everybody. It's just not. You know, we're acting like we didn't grow up in this, and people would be like, you reading comics? You know what I mean? You went to Batman, you went to Star Wars. It's not for everybody. You know, but if these movies and properties are going to hit that $1 billion mark, then what we're saying, and if we're going to encourage that, what we're saying is, continue to pander, continue to reach out to those people who never had a home here to begin with. You know what I mean? I put, like, personally, I like the fact ultimately that these movies so-called underperformed, because there comes a time when it has to come back home. It has to come back to those who really love it. And I think that's what we're seeing. You know, we're not going to push it over $1 billion, just us as the core fan base. So realistically speaking, the only way it's going to regain integrity is if the normies back away from it and leave it alone.
Let's check this out right here. I think, Mark, this was sent by you. I've never seen it before.
Oh, I saw this at Gamescom. Well, the Gamescom live stream anyway.
This is a game?
Yes. Lego Batman game.
Yes.
And I think you're going to be able to play as Robin, as Batgirl, as Commissioner Gordon.
A symbol. What did you have in mind?
Them Lego games is pretty legit, huh?
Yeah, they're actually fun to play.
They are. Some of the best.
The Lego Batman movie was hysterical. It's funny.
Oh, that's like Arkham. The Arkham series?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Batman.
These Lego games, they sell crazily well because
and what's
they were fun for the kids as they were for, you know, those of us that grew up with these, you know, with these comics, with these characters.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like a side of fun, you know, to them, but still.
And you got to give Legos props because they it's number promotion for the toys, the Lego toys. Oh, that's based on Robert Pattinson Batman.
Yeah.
Because that was the only good scene in the movie.
Oh, I don't even remember that scene.
Yeah, I love that scene. That was the only part I liked.
Bane.
There you see.
And it got Bane.
Lorena, is that something that you'll be interested in playing?
Yeah, I love playing the Lego games, especially like with my nieces and nephews, because you know you can have multiplayer and play it, and we'd all play them. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. That's how me and my son we born is do stuff like that. I'm glad that they talked about Batman too, though, because it leads right into this part right here. Now, the Batman 2 leaks reveal Robin, Catwoman exit, and Mr. Freeze. I'm gonna go over it briefly. It said, well, according to various industry insiders and scoopers, leaks involve Catwoman, Mr. Freeze, and Robin. The Robin leaks. The Robin links we already went over, but it's worth revisiting again. Jeff Snyder said Robin is in the Batman Part 2 script, but James Gunn called that nonsense. That ticked off Snyder, who promised to reveal whatever he has heard about the sequel. Promise made, promise kept. Catwoman leaks. So get this, while promoting her latest movie, apparently the publicist for Zoe Kravitz told the press interviewing her not to ask questions about the Batman Part 2. According to Snyder, the publicist told the press not to ask questions because Zoe Kravitz, henceforth Selena Kyle, and Catwoman are not in the sequel. If that's the case, we can guess that Robert Pattinson, Bruce Wayne, and Batman might have a new love interest. Now, Mark, I would hate if that's true, because the way Penguin set up,
that's right.
I was looking forward to that.
And she's supposed to be in it. So how would that work? Because of what they left us with.
Yeah.
It's almost contradictory.
I would hate that. But you know, most of the time when they talking to those actors before the movies even starts filming, they lie.
Yeah.
They'll say, "Oh, I'm not in it," or you know, something along those lines. So because of NDAs. So I'm praying she lying, you know. That's crazy. I just said I'm praying she lying. Mr. Freeze leaks. Mr. Freeze have actually been a name thrown out there for a sequel a long time ago, and it's also something Reeves touched upon. I guess in one of her videos, Grace Randolph said Mr. Freeze is the villain of the Batman Part 2. So similar to Robin, assuming that that's the case, expect a grounded and serious approach to Mr. Freeze and not goofy like the Arnold Schwarzenegger version. Is that shots fired? Because some people told me they like Arnold as Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, once again, it was a different vibe. You know, obviously those movies were a little bit more campy, and what they're trying to go for here is supposed to be something more intense and grounded. So I don't know if it's shots fired as much as it's the truth. You know what I mean? It was on the goofy side. I thought Two-Face was goofy. You know, the way Tommy Lee Jones played him, I didn't like that at all.
Well, let's check this out and see if it's really goofy.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. 10 Below. Sing.
Hold on, Warner, because I know how y'all do.
Yeah.
Snow miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. Come on, sing.
I forgot this was in the movie.
Louder, come on, sing.
Probably for a reason.
Batman movie.
Yes, come on, louder.
Now you ain't getting this in the Batman, the new one.
Breezy.
I forgot Vivica A. Fox was in that joint. Y'all remember Vivica A. Fox?
She was so bad back in the day, bro.
Yeah,
like I'm just so sorry she done what she's done to her face and all that now, but
yeah.
Back then, oh god,
that's them Hollywood standards.
Yeah,
that's them Hollywood standards, you know. So Mark, at the fresh off the Penguin, you think it's going to be a banger or you think it's iffy? You what you think?
It's iffy. It's iffy because I love what they did with the Penguin, but I what's his name? Pattinson. I'm just not a fan, bro. You know what I mean? He still has to win me over. Penguin definitely got me, but nah, I don't know, bro. It's kind of iffy.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, I'm telling you, I've never fallen asleep in the theaters, but with that Batman movie, I literally fell asleep. I fell asleep, and I woke up during that car chasing scene. Now, I will say this: I know this is blasphemy, but that was the best car chase scene I ever seen in a Batman movie.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. Yeah. Why not?
All right. On the Marvel side of things, Marvel, the Fantastic Four, first steps, fading fast at the box office. Its fourth weekend comes in under Thunderbolts. I never would have thought it would have been under Thunderbolts. The latest estimates offer FF will finish around 500 million to 510 million globally. That won't even beat the 2005 Fantastic Four movie and will be another MCU bust from Kevin Feige. Lorena, what happened to this movie?
Well, what happened to this movie is, one, nobody asked for it. And two, Marvel has been dropping bombs, and not in a good way, more often than not with their films. So then again, when it comes to the summer and they're trying to get butts and seats, it's like, do I really want to waste my money on a Marvel movie that's probably not even going to be that good, even if I like the Fantastic Four? That's what people are doing. It's not like Marvel had a one like bomb and the rest of them were good. That didn't happen. They've consistently been dropping awful movies so bad that even normies, and I can't even really fault normies for that, because you've got Hollywood execs out here trying to make these movies, and they get away from the crux of what makes these superhero movies make money, which is you need to feed into the base that's been down with these properties for, from the beginning. So people aren't going to spend that much money on it. I'm not surprised. Marvel has not earned getting those big budget numbers back. They haven't, and people are spending their money accordingly. There are other things out here in the theater that they can go see. They can go see, well, not a family movie, but they can go see Weapons, which made I don't know how much freaking money back.
Lorena, is that a good movie? Weapons, was that a good movie?
I've heard it's really good. I want to see it. I just haven't had a chance to, but I definitely want to go and see Weapons. People go and see Weapons.
Cause see, I'm weird with my horror. Okay, like I don't like horror, like slashing and all that. But if it's like got a real good story,
this is like on the level of, I want to say, like It. And from what I understand, Jordan Peele fired the guy who didn't get him the rights to Weapons. So, but what that is people are going to see these other films. Say what you want to about Minecraft, catered to its audience, made a crap ton of friggin' money. Okay, that's what people are going to spend their money to go and see.
Well, I tell people all the time. I know this dude is in Hollywood, this Hollywood producer, and he keep telling me, he said, what hurt Hollywood real bad was two things. He said COVID, and then he said those writer strikes. Now the writer strikes is behind us, but he said that hurt Hollywood bad. He said it hurt it real bad. He said what you're gonna start seeing in the theaters. You're not going to see a lot of these big budget movies no more. You're going to see stuff like your Sinners, your Weapons. You're going to see those type of films, those smaller budget films, but well written. I'm down with that.
That's what I was saying. That's what I'm talking about. Because these are movies. They're genre movies. People who want to go see, a horror movie, even rom-coms. If we can get a good one of those, you see that make money. It's like those audiences are there, and the superhero movie, the comic book movie audiences are there too. But like I said, they're not going to bring in the normies like they used to, so they're going to look like they're smaller. So you can't justify the bigger budget anymore because they're not going for $1 billion anymore. Like we'll always be there to see these movies. Those of us like I really enjoyed the Fantastic Four. I did. I'm not mad at it, except for Pedro, who I'll always say he was miscast, but he didn't take me out of the movie, but he was miscast, But that's just the reality of the situation, man. It's like they're not going to go to the movies like that, like the curiosity is not there anymore. I think Marvel, they messed up with all that multiverse nonsense. Disney Plus, it's just too much, it's not special.
And I wouldn't really, I say COVID is an excuse, honestly, because Hollywood was screwing up long before COVID popped off. And what COVID did was made people basically say point blank, why should I even go out of my way to see any of these films? You had movies that got released during COVID that people did go and see because they were worth seeing. So I guess if Hollywood is saying, well, for your producer friend is saying that, COVID did cause a problem. Yeah, COVID did, because the audience truly woke up and was like, look, the slop that's in the theater that they used to give us in the theater, or we can go back and watch old school stuff on Netflix, physical media, all of that. Yeah. That's what I think happened.
I'm just ready for these films to get better, man. Because just think about where we at right now. Have we ever seen a year where it was 3 Marvel flops? 3. Now I could give it Marvel have like a flop like your Marvels or something along those lines, but they always have those 2 bangers waiting. That's 3 in a row.
Yeah, but see, in my mind, it was a banger. It's just it's not the movie. It's not the movie. It's Marvel has messed up with the way they do things. And in the video that I didn't drop yet, I gave the example of The Walking Dead, where I said The Walking Dead was a phenomenon when it first started out. It was great. Then somewhere around seasons 5, 6, 7, it went to shit. It was terrible.
Was that when Glenn died for real?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's when I tapped out.
Yeah, I know, because my mom, she was the Walking Dead fanatic. Oh my gosh, she loved Glenn. And when that happened, she loved Shane too. But that was a different kind of love. That was an inappropriate love that that your mom has. So anyway, the Glenn thing took her away from the show, never to return. The thing about it is that maybe a season or 2 after that, it actually got better. The writing got better, the storytelling, everything, the performances. But by that time, it was too late. The audience was gone. And that's what I'm seeing with like the Fantastic Four, things like that. It's too late. It's like, even if, and if Abu was here, he'd be talking about Andor. Andor, he enjoyed it. A lot of people enjoyed it. But Disney Star Wars, is so bad that it was just about too late to get those audiences back the way that they wanted to have them. Mm-hmm. So, definitely with the Acolyte, things like that suffered for low viewership. The Acolyte, as far as I know, was terrible anyway, but I'm just saying the audience was gone long before that.
It was so freaking bad. Oh Lord.
Like I said, what do normies know about multiverses and all that stuff? They don't want to hear all that stuff.
I was sick of that, man. I was really tired of all that multiverse stuff with Kang, Ant-Man 3 and all that stuff. I was out then,
If we could be honest about it, man, even in Endgame, when they decided that how they were going to fix it was to go back in time or whatever, I remember being disappointed in that. I'm like, oh my God, I know we're not going to do it this way, guys. You know what I mean? But they did it, and they got away with it because it had that huge climax and everything like that. But I was seeing the writing on the wall even then.
I read somewhere, and I just can't find it. But the Avengers Doomsday, it's exactly about what you just talked about. It's going to be, now I'm telling you, everybody saying this is a legit. I'm gonna see if I can remember it. When Cap went back in time at the end of the movie, he messed up a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And they're gonna make a movie about him messing up a lot of stuff.
Nobody wants to see that, bro.
I don't want to see it.
I don't care.
Yeah. So I used to be confident in Marvel doing big numbers. But here I am thinking, Spider-Man always do good, but this could be a Spider-Man that don't hit that billion mark. It might do good, but I think a lot of people might be burnt out on Marvel.
I'm not seeing it do no. They're not doing billions anymore, bro. Nope.
What about Avengers Doomsday though? You think that'll hit $1 billion?
Nope.
They got everybody and their mama. How much in money have they already spent? And what's it? Robert Downey Jr. got what, 90 million? Okay, they got to pay all of them darn people. What is it? People gonna have characters are gonna have what, 5 minutes of screen time fees?
I would love to see the budget to that movie.
They got poor Patrick Stewart. What, he's really going to have to be in a wheelchair for this movie.
And Magneto too. But Magneto too. He gonna need it too.
Both of them are like 90-something years old, man.
Yeah, they're gonna have to hurry up. Chat, y'all let us know. Do anybody know the budget to Avengers Doomsday? I'm really interested in knowing that.
Look that up, man.
Like, I take it really, really seriously what I went through watching Dial of Destiny, and for example, that's something that they wish would have been big, but God, man, it's like, I mean, nobody wanted to see that. Nobody wanted to see it that way. And that literally hurt my heart when I was watching that. And nobody goes to the movies to be disappointed like that. It's like, come on. It's like, you got to feel like you're getting on a roller coaster. You're going to someplace to have fun, to get away, escapism.
What up, Jay, man? You better than me, Mark, because I have never seen that movie and don't plan to. Because I was done with him when he jumped inside the refrigerator. I was out. A nuclear bomb, bro. A nuclear bomb.
I know. But we're talking about Indiana Jones.
I know Indiana Jones has his quirks and jokes. But come on, man. A nuclear bomb.
He should have been Ash. I'm sorry. Not sorry. The engineer to me was
just like Wolverine
throwing stuff.
Yeah. No. Lorena, you remember when Wolverine, they jumped that nuclear bomb on Wolverine, and Wolverine was underground and turned into ash.
Nah, it's true. It's true. But like I said, what they did with Dial of Destiny was just insulting, to everybody. And I was depressed about that for like a week after I saw it, bro. That's how bad I felt about that movie, man. Oof.
Mark, I know you're gonna hate this, and I'm gonna shout out some people too. But I want Chris Pratt to be Indiana Jones. What you think?
Yeah, well,
I think he can do it, man. I think he can do it.
Can't they get like Glenn Powell or somebody instead?
Who is that? Let me look him up. Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell. He was in Twisters.
Uh-huh.
He was in Twisters.
Okay, I can see it.
Top Gun Maverick.
He was in Top Gun Maverick. He was in
the
Hitman movie. I think it wasn't for fun.
Okay,
but it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Y'all must be burnt out on Chris Pratt too.
He's not as overexposed as Pedro Pascal, but he's done a lot. It's just, it's like if somebody else do something.
Yeah, it's kind of that ship has sailed for him, bro. There was a time when I would have definitely co-signed with that. But
when I saw Jurassic World, I thought Indiana Jones. Maybe that's what it is for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
But he old. He getting older. I get it.
You need somebody younger, and to me, the sweet spot is it's a prequel. You got to go before Raiders of the Lost Ark, because I always said there was so much potential there. I would want to see Belloc again. Because they had a rivalry that I would love to see explored. Yeah, I love to see young. Like Salah, like what. There was just so much going on there. With Marion and all that.
Yeah. Raiders.
Plus
Raiders.
You're still in that Nazi Germany area.
I missed them movies where when I watched Raiders for the first time, I wanted to be Indiana Jones. It's movies. I don't get that with this new stuff. You know, I want to be Johnny Blaze. And don't get me wrong, Johnny Blaze was dope in this movie. But it's just maybe it's because I'm grown up though. Maybe I'm
Johnny Storm, or you mean the Human Torch? You mean?
I didn't mean I said Johnny Blaze. I meant Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm growing up though.
No, I just don't think they don't flesh out the characters enough, man. It's like, you know, with Superman, he didn't have nearly enough time to be Clark Kent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they just didn't give enough, you know. And then the Fantastic Four is the same way by skipping over the origin story. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, we've seen the origin story a million times. Okay, but that's because we're old. We're getting old. But for the new generations who are here, this contributes to the characters in their development. You have to see where they came from. You know, you have to have that before you start building and expecting people to care about them.
Yeah.
So that's what's missing here, bro. You got to take your time with this. That's the reason why you can't have too many guest stars and stuff in your movie. It's got to be focused on you, on the title character.
Well, you know, a lot of people saying that Superman in this new Superman, he was the supporting character in this movie.
Yeah. Justice Gang.
Yeah. Not only that, Crypto stole you got to realize Crypto saved Superman a lot in this movie. Think about when he would get sucked into that portal. He saved him then. Remember when he was fighting the last battle with the clone? He saved them then. You know? He saved them in the beginning of the movie when he was bloody up and beat up. You know?
Yeah.
Superman was a supporting character.
Think about
when the little black boy was saying, Superman, who came? Green Lantern came. You know? That was the perfect setup. That was the perfect moment for Superman to save the day.
That's actually funny though.
Let me shout out some people. We got Phantom Beat in here. What up, Phantom Beat? We got Dark Plato up in here. We got David Quintana up in here. We got Sean Christopher been going in the chat. Appreciate you. We got J-Man. Y'all make sure to subscribe to J-Man. J-Man got the dopest. Mark, he loved them comic books you love. Them classics. Jack Kirby. That's all he covered on this channel. He hate the new stuff. He do all the old, he do the classics. So make sure y'all check him out. We getting close to wrapping things up. But I wanted you guys to check this out. Very interesting for people that are Trekkie fans. Excuse me. Star Trek is now a priority at Skydance owned Paramount. Let's read this real quick.
Okay.
With the Paramount merger now finalized, Skydance is making Star Trek great again. At least let's hope so. Following years of subpar content, Dana Goldberg, now co-chair of Paramount and chair of Paramount Television, made it clear Star Trek is a priority across the company. So that means you admit it's been trash.
That's exactly right.
Yep. That's just like when people say, when a new Marvel movie comes back, Marvel is back. So you admit that it's trash. You know? Let's continue. The statement came during a new leadership first press event in Los Angeles following the studio's high-profile acquisition and reorganization. Notably, as a result of the merger and this event, the newly formed company stock has surged nearly 50%. Lorena, you probably got stock with Paramount. I don't know. So Scott,
Paramount's trash.
Okay.
Paramount. Here's the reason why Paramount is trash.
Okay.
Skydance has been making money hand over fist. All right. They did all Mission Impossible movies. They did Top Gun Maverick. They did The Terminal List, which is a miniseries. I think it was on Prime, which Chris Pratt was in. Really good. They did Reacher. First of all, Tom Cruise owns most of Skydance, actually.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm very serious. Look that up.
That makes sense.
He has investment in Skydance. Basically, if he wants to get a movie made, He would just call, Paramount would actually call him, or he called Paramount and say, hey, I want to have a movie made. So Tom Cruise already had ties with Paramount, but Skydance is the production company that's making money hand over
So that makes sense.
right
Those
now.
Mission Impossible joints are Skydance, right?
Yeah, they're all Skydance.
Okay,
they're all Skydance, but the big one that made money for three things that made money for Skydance. One, Top Gun Maverick was that one. Yeah. Second one is Reacher. That's the series. That's on Prime. Amazon Prime does not own that. Skydance owns that. Also, again, The Terminal List. That's another one. Shout out to Antoine Fuqua, because he's the one who directed The Terminal List.
One of my favorite directors. He's underrated.
And
yeah, he's underrated.
It is coming back with that. So that's
everything. Antoine. Now, everybody be talking about Ryan Coogler. And don't get me wrong, Ryan Coogler is tight, but Antoine,
he's been in the game a long time.
Right.
He a better director.
Long time. You want an action flick, you go for Antoine Fuqua. So yeah, that's why Skydance knows how to make money, which is why they're just like, forget this BS. You know, Star Trek is a Prime property, although Kurtzman has effed it up for I don't know how long. That last season of Picard, that's different. That's an isolation. Okay, so that actually worked. That's an isolation. But for the most part, it's been trash.
Lorena, I was digging Strange New Worlds until they put that.
I never watched it.
They put that. What they call it, a musical in there. And I promise you, okay, this is pretty tight. I'm getting into it. I'm watching each episode. And they put that damn musical. I'm talking about that musical was so bad. I looked at all the past episodes differently. Like, why did y'all do that?
Because it's Kurtzman. Because it is Kurtzman. Alex freaking Kurtzman. If you want to know why Picard season 3 did as well as it did, I mean, they screwed it up enough. But Terry Matalas took it over. Mm-hmm. Like he took the whole thing over. That's why it looks completely different. And it's the ending episode of the Next Gen series that we didn't get. That was Picard season 3.
Is this Alice Kirkman? That's Alice Kirkman.
Is that him? I don't know. I've never bothered to see what Kurtzman looked like, but
mad
it would make
zesty,
sense.
Boy. Look at him.
Yeah.
If a picture can say 1,000 words, a picture somewhere, Skittle Nation is gonna be in the.
He looked like the third member of Men on Film. Remember that? Hated it.
Men on Film.
Dang, man, that's cold. All right, let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. So it says, we got word via Deadline about Skydance Star Trek plans. David Ellison Skydance has been involved with the franchise since Star Trek Into Darkness 2013, giving the company over a decade of financial and production ties to the brand. Now with Ellison as CEO of the newly formed Paramount, a Skydance corporation, Deadline says Star Trek will be in-house and under direct control. If that is indeed the case, that means Alex Kurtzman and his secret hideout production company are out when the contract expires next year. Okay.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass on wet.
So it looks like they trying to clean things up, and we might start getting some good Star Trek again.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
We'll see.
Because I miss Star Trek.
I miss it too,
really
man.
Star
really Trek was it gets you in a mode of deep thinking, and you know what I mean? It show you what
when it's done right.
When it's done right, and it show you what humanity is supposed to be like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That season 3 of Picard is the last time I watched Star Trek and really felt like I was getting Star Trek, you know, and I had to go through a lot because a lot of people they were so anti-Kurtzman at that point. And that's what I'm talking about. You put the fans through so much crap, after a while, they just sour to everything, you know? Yeah. But I recognized it for what it was. And to me, I had a great time with it, man. And considering, like Raina said, that's probably the last time we're going to get our next generation, like on the screen like that. that was something I couldn't miss, and they were great, man. They did a great job with it.
Yeah. Last topic of the night. Oh, Lorena, I wanted to know how you felt about this. I want you to give it the green check or the red X. I'm kind of curious because this your vibe. This your thing. What you think about this right here?
I'll allow it. One, the Weasleys are all redheads.
Okay.
They're all redheads. They're all weird looking redheads, just like in the first batch of the movies. They're pure bloods, but they don't really act like it. They have like this homey thing going on.
Hold on, explain to the newbies what is pure blood.
Pure blood basically means that you are a pure-blooded magic family. You do not have any muggle, aka regular human blood at all. Okay. If you have no wizarding blood, you're basically considered to be a quote-unquote mudblood, so to speak. Pure blood.
Hold on. What's a mudblood again? What's a mudblood?
Mudblood is a slang derogatory, same thing, pejorative for people who do not have pure wizarding blood in their families.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You said a muggle is somebody with no powers?
Right. No powers.
Can a muggle learn the powers?
No. The wizarding world is, as far as muggles are concerned, the wizarding world does not exist.
It almost got like a Jedi vibe to it a little bit. Like if you ain't got the midichlorians, I hate using it, but if you ain't got the midichlorians in your blood, you don't have the force.
Correct. So you can use the pure bloods will have magic ability. On occasion, you will get someone who is a muggle who, for whatever reason, they wind up actually having magical ability, which is what Hermione was like, because her parents were dentists. They had no clue. Then boom, Harry's mother was the same way. She was not a pure blood. So I'll rock with this. I'm not too happy with the Zempic Hagrid, but the kid who looks like he's the kid they picked for Harry Potter, he gives off Harry Potter vibe. Yeah,
he's spot on.
I give him. I'll give him that.
Okay. And what about the big guy with the beard? Is he spot on or what?
That's Hagrid. That's why I called him Ozempic Hagrid, because he doesn't look like OG. OG. Yeah, OG Hagrid's like big, stout, and he's like a not quite a giant, but kind of like in the middle. But yeah, he looks. The new Hagrid looks a little.
Lorena, this gonna be big, huh? This gonna be big, ain't
it? It depends on how they write it.
Okay, because I'm thinking Harry Potter is supposed to be like when Star Wars was good. Like it still got that big, like whatever they give you, people gonna be camping outside to watch it. Is Harry Potter got that fandom?
It does, but here's the thing: the movies kind of condense the books. So ideally, the series should be okay. It depends on how they write it. Depends on how close they are to the books, because it was sold as they were going to do the mini series over several years to be more in line with the books. Because once you get past, starting with Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, I didn't read the book, and I watched the movie and knew there was stuff missing. And that's when I started reading the book. So more the books that I read and I saw the movies, I'm like, they missed that, they missed that part. So it depends on how they write it. Again, depends on how they
I know you watching it though.
Close. Oh heck yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it. I know I'll watch it. I know some people got to bug up their ass about Snape being black. You know what? It's in the can. It's there.
They gonna watch it anyway though. They
watch it or don't. That's it.
Yeah,
watch it or don't.
They gonna watch it.
A lot of people are gonna make a lot of money watching it, and critiquing it and crashing it. You know how this goes.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna watch it because I don't have interest. but I'm excited to watch your reviews on it.
I mean, I'm looking forward to watching it because that was a point in time where people, when J.K. Rowling dropped the new Harry Potter book, so many people went to read it. Little kids were getting back into reading and with literature. So yeah, I'm going to be watching it. I plan on enjoying it. You know, I will critique it, but
yeah,
I will actually watch it instead of not watching it.
Well, the reason why
based on what I heard about it.
Yeah, the reason why I'm gonna watch your reviews because one, I know you passionate. Two, I see you do your theme park reviews with the Harry Potter stuff. And three, I know however you feel is gonna be real. Not no, oh, it's black, it's hard. Nah, that's not real to me. Your review is gonna be real, you know. So I'm excited to see that. Now, when did this show come out?
It's gonna be real. I think the first episode is what 2026. I want to say probably.
So they still filming.
Yeah, they just got the casting done. So the pictures that you showed was the filming they have just started doing.
Okay, okay, all right. Mark D, where you been? D. He's sleeping.
You notice how the Majinai came in supercharged and then just kind of passed out.
I don't like
what was going on, bro?
Right.
It just hit me deep and going this
working
whole time.
Working hard.
Yeah, man. That dude sleep. He sleep. Last topic. Y'all gonna get a kick out of this. This is real. No, it's not real. It might be Roman. But I want to know y'all guys' thoughts on this.
Okay, what we got?
Here we go.
Ooh. The hell?
Yeah. Taking that anybody can be Spider-Man thing way too far.
Here we go. Bella Ramsey says she wants to play Spider-Man. In a new interview, Ramsey was asked if she had ever called her Last of Us co-star Pedro Pascal to get her into the MCU. As Pascal currently stars in Fantastic Four. Now, check out what Bella said. I don't know. Excuse me. Let me hear her voice. I don't know about that. Ramsey said, I couldn't be Spider-Man. Tom Holland. No, excuse me. I could be Spider-Man. Tom Holland did a great job, though. So maybe they do need to make a new superhero for me.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Yeah. But peep what she said. She said, I could be Spider-Man. Let that sink in before I start reading again.
And
surprisingly,
fly out of my butt, but that's not going to happen.
Surprisingly, Ramsey admitted she is relatively new to the Marvel movies. The actor revealed that the only MCU-related film she has ever seen was the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie just a few months ago. Her thoughts? Incredible, Ramsey said. I loved it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your new Spider-Man.
It just sounds like she's just talking nonsense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she's really serious about that.
Mark, you can't go by that. You can't go by that. It's all we see with Marvel. You can't go by that, man.
I know when you think they won't do something, it can happen. So you're not really safe. I got you.
The multiverse is happening.
Yeah.
Neither they nor them is going to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay. Ain't happening.
Yeah.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. D. The Majinai.
You still there?
The Majinai.
You just pass clean out, man.
D, it's time to promote your channel. Wake up, sleepyhead.
I'm here. What are you talking about?
You were asleep.
Bro, we have heard nothing from you for like the last 50 minutes, bro.
D, you gonna really sleep?
I was paying attention.
No, you weren't. You were asleep, bro. You stretching.
I'm stretching because my back hurt. What you talking about?
No, you stretching because you sleep, bro. What's up with you, man? Just admit you sleep, and I'll take the camera.
Where's my push-ups?
Was you sleep or not, dude?
Where's my push-ups, bro? Where's my push-ups?
Yeah, he was asleep. He was asleep.
Where's my push-ups?
D, you don't miss. Okay, watch this. D, what was the last topic?
You talk about Superman.
No.
Yes, there you go. Like I said, about 45 minutes ago.
No, we were. No. Dang.
Yeah.
Woo! D, where can the people find you and what you got coming up next on your channel, man?
So what I have coming up, I do have Spellbroken Gaming, a special edition tomorrow. So if you are wanting to maybe win a DVD of your choice, I think you should show up for Spellbroken Gaming. It's going to be a different time tomorrow because I have some family business to take care of. So I'm going to be a little early. So you make sure you are checking out the channel. And we're going to play some Final Fantasy 14. They did have the new expansion that came out. What is it called? It's something about tomorrow. I will say this about the game. It's not my favorite expansion, but it's okay. And we're going to just check out. They got a new dungeon that just came out. A couple more side quests. More gear. Obviously, that's the big thing. Once you hit to like level 99, you always got to do gear. So we got more of that coming out. Then obviously we have our regular Spellbroken Gaming, which will be on Saturday, and we're going to start playing Stellar Blade again because
is that game that good?
Well, I'm playing it on New Game Plus, and I got the DLC for the Gods of Victory.
People act like Stellar Blade is like magnificent. You know,
I mean, she does have an excellent backstory. Now, I haven't started playing that again because I did have the DLC, which we're going to start playing that on Saturday, and then obviously Sunday is your regular Spellbroken Live, which we'll discuss, the weekend review. So you can find me on there. My channel is DMAJINI, and I hope to see y'all there.
All right. David Cortella said Indian booster gold. I hope that's not true. I really hope not. I'm praying it's just a rumor. It's true?
Maybe. I mean, I heard the rumor too, I guess. I don't know.
If it's old boy that was in Eternals.
Yeah.
And I know we don't want to talk about that movie. Lorena, where can the people find you?
Oh, well, of course, you can find me on my channel, Lorena Creole. Sci-fi, pop culture analysis, theme parks. Started a new gaming channel, so I'm over there gaming as much as I possibly can. Although I'm kind of stuck in a Tomei battling game right now, but I'll get back to Stellar Blade. I've started playing Civilization 6, actually, which is a really, really cool strategy game. I am actually playing as Julius Caesar with Rome as my civilization, so you can start looking out for videos of me dropping gameplay on that. If you like strategic games, that's definitely one to do. Tonight, actually, in about 15 minutes, I'll be over on the Pete McDevitt show talking Disney over on his channel. Of course,
make sure to check that out.
Thank you. Yep. And that's pretty much it. Just make sure you're subscribed to my channel when I go live, and subscribe to my gaming channel when I go live over there. And yeah, just like with Dimash and I got to get back to Stellar Blade because I had to buy a controller because you can't play Stellar Blade with a keyboard or
I bought me
a Xbox controller. It doesn't work. I threw the controller. It was so bad. The lag was so bad. I said, forget it. Yeah. I was pissed off. I'm better now.
But before we get out of here, Fader, where's my push-ups, bro?
Bro, you said after when it leaves the theater, so I'm gonna post a video up when it leaves the theater.
You said you had the video done already.
You just stop falling asleep on stream. That's what you need to worry about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're suggesting.
Don't try to change the subject. You was asleep.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about push-ups.
Of course you don't know. You was unconscious for 40 minutes. You wouldn't know. Mark, where can they find you, sir?
On the Carnival Cruise, fighting with my people. I listen, man. Just come on to the channel. I'm dropping the video tomorrow, and
Okay.
I just want to give a shout out, that time of year again, to all of our kids, your parents and everything like that, because I know that's more of what I'm doing than anything else these days, just getting prepared for the new school year and everything. So, big shout out to all the kids. God bless you in this school year. Take your bad asses to school and get those grades. You know what I mean? So, much love, man.
Much love.
Big shout. My niece is going to be a junior this year. I feel old.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
As the sensei, I treat everybody in the chat as my ninja soldiers. So your assignment after this stream, share this stream. Take the link to this stream, send it out to people on your phone. Now I'm looking at the numbers on StreamYard right now. It say it's 100 people right now watching. Now I know most of those numbers is on Twitter, but I want that number to be on YouTube. And I know the only way that we can do that is if you share the stream. Because I know y'all think Dark Council is dope. Okay? We're not tooting our own horn, but we know we're one of the best out there. So make sure to share and like and stream. Get in the comments. Engage with this stream. The more engagement, YouTube gonna be like, hey, people watching those black guys and black lady. Let's send more people to that stream, okay? We appreciate y'all so much. Also, it might be a new Fatal J series coming out this weekend. It's called Fatal J Surfing the YouTube Underworld. Whoa. Stay in tune. Stay in tune to see what that's all about. It's gonna be fun. We out of here. Thank y'all so much. Take care of yourselves. Be nice to everybody. Smash that like button. We'll see you again in 2 weeks. And in memory of my friend Demogeny Consciousness. Good night.
Subscription.
Y'all
on
know
top of the
listen,
Snyder Cut.
If y'all listen real closely, you can hear Demogeny snoring.
He's snoring?
Listen, be quiet.
Are you serious? Wow. My brother worked hard.
You can't make this up.
No, you can't make it up.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
Wow.
Just be quiet, y'all, and enjoy the stream.